The Raven is a narrative poem by Edgar Allan Poe, first published in 1845. It tells the story of a young man who is visited by a raven, a bird with dark and ominous connotations. The raven speaks only one word, nevermore, and becomes a symbol of the narrator's descent into madness. The narrator is grieving the loss of his beloved Lenore, and the raven's constant repetition of nevermore serves to reinforce the finality of her death. The narrator becomes obsessed with the raven and interprets its presence as a sign of some deeper, more profound meaning. As the poem progresses, the narrator's mental state deteriorates and he becomes increasingly paranoid and delusional. He begins to see the raven as a supernatural being, a messenger from the beyond, and becomes convinced that it is trying to reveal some hidden truth to him. Ultimately, the narrator's obsession with the raven drives him to madness and he is left alone, talking to the bird as it perches on a bust of Pallas Athena. Poe's The Raven is a masterful exploration of grief, loss, and the human psyche. It is a poignant and eerie tale that has captivated readers for over 175 years. In terms of analysis, the raven is often seen as a symbol of the narrator's own descent into madness and his inability to come to terms with the loss of Lenore. The repetition of the word nevermore serves as a constant reminder of the finality of her death, and the raven's presence becomes a manifestation of the narrator's own grief and despair. The use of the raven as a symbol of death and the supernatural adds to the eerie, ominous tone of the poem. The raven's black plumage and beak are traditional symbols of death, and the fact that it can speak adds to the sense of the abnormal and the otherworldly. The narrator's descent into madness can also be seen as a metaphor for the human condition, as we all must eventually confront the fact of our own mortality and the loss of those we love. The raven captures the sense of despair and hopelessness that can come with grief, and the ways in which we try to find meaning and solace in the face of such overwhelming emotions. One other aspect of the raven that is often discussed is the use of rhyme and meter in the poem. Poe employs a strict rhyme scheme and meter, using a trochaic octameter in which each line has 8 syllables and is divided into 2 trochees. A metrical foot consisting of a stressed syllable followed by an unstressed syllable. This creates a sense of musicality and structure, and the repetition of the trochee gives the poem a rhythmic, almost hypnotic quality. The rhyme scheme of the raven is also noteworthy. It follows an A, B, C, C, D, D pattern, with the end rhyme occurring on every other line. This creates a sense of unity and coherence, and helps to reinforce the themes and ideas of the poem. Additionally, the use of alliteration, repeated sounds at the beginning of words, and assonance, repeated vowel sounds, adds to the musicality of the poem and helps to create a sense of eeriness and otherworldliness. The use of rhyme, meter, and sound devices in The Raven is an integral part of the poem's power and effectiveness, and helps to create its memorable and enduring appeal. Overall, The Raven is a powerful and enduring work that continues to captivate and intrigue readers to this day. Its themes of loss, grief, and the human psyche are timeless, and Poe's use of language and symbolism make it a true masterpiece of poetry. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.